Child labor. Child labor refers to those children who are below 14 years but engaged in various manual and hazardous works to earn something for the family. These children come of poverty-stricken toiling families living in the slums and rustic societies. They are deprived of literacy and other basic amenities of life. They are forced to work in the affluent families. They look after their children and perform other household works. Many of them work in the factories, brick field, agricultural farm, and stone quarries. Millions of such children have to work in jobs ranging from shining shoes, carrying loads, cutting canes, assembling fireworks, weaving carpets, breaking stones, etc. All these can stunt their growth and cause permanent injury physically and mentally. Many of them fall victim of acute diseases and die permanently. Many of them grow up as antisocial elements, resort to crimes, become wagon breakers, thieves and dacoits. But it is a Herculean task to solve the problem. However, with the introduction of compulsory education, the system of child labor is expected to be on the wave. Anti-Child Labor Day is observed on the 12th of June all over the world. About 12.5 crore children work as labor in the world. This will be ended when government and NGOs come forward and act accordingly. Independence Day celebration. We are very fortunate that we are drinking the heavenly manna of free country, India. The 15th of August is the Independence Day and a red-letter day in the history of India. On this day in 1947, we attain our freedom after the British were forced to quit our land after about 200 years of their rule and exploitation here. This day is observed with great solemnity and much fanfare. The tricolor flag is hoisted on all public and private buildings. Our hearts flutter with joy with the fluttering of the flag. Students and teachers assemble in the premises of their respective schools. The headmaster hoists the flag in presence of them. The chanting of Vande Mataram is followed by the national anthem. Then the H.M. delivers a short speech on the significance of the observance of the day. Homages are paid to the martyrs who fought and laid down their lives for the independence of the land. Procession are brought out. Students participate in it with placards, festoons and tableaux. The chief ministers hoist the national flag in the capitals of their respective states. The Prime Minister addresses the nation from the Red Fort in New Delhi in the presence of great public gatherings and march past of defense and paramilitary personnel. Thus the day is observed in a grand manner throughout the length and breadth of home and abroad. Drug addiction. Drug addiction is a chronic brain disease that is characterized by compulsive drug use despite adverse effects. Drug is in fact a substance which is supposed to stimulate the nerves, but it yields dangerous effect in the long run. It's a serious problem that happens when someone can't stop using drugs even if they want to. People may become addicted to drugs because of genetics, mental health issues, or environmental factors like stress, trauma. Youth, and particularly the students, taking up higher studies, are getting addicted to different kinds of drugs such as brown sugar, hashish, heroin, ganja, opium, distilled liquor, etc. Very terribly. They take these drugs in secret and behave in an abnormal way. Often they go mad and start rough behavior with the people nearby. They fall victim to various diseases such as TB, cancer, cough, respiratory troubles, etc. It can also cause relationship problems. They grow weaker and weaker day by day. They lose interest in all work, and ultimately fall prey to premature death. Most of the addicts start taking drugs out of fun or curiosity, or often under the influence of friends and peer groups. Some other take it to be relieved of frustration, loneliness, or parents' neglect. Some take it as stimulation for hard studies to attain brilliant result. But everybody should know that addiction to drugs is dangerous. The addicted person is gradually tempted to increase the dose because it causes a stupor that yields a pleasant sensation. The addicted person ultimately becomes a victim of many acute diseases that know no cure. So he must embrace death prematurely. It can also cause relationship problems. One should be aware of it and try to remain aloof from it. Drastic action should be taken against those who are engaged in producing and trafficking drug. Prevention is better than cure. By raising awareness about the dangers of this problem, we can help prevent and address drug addiction, and support those who are recovering from this addiction. India in space science. India has made significant strides in space science, emerging as a major player in the global space community. The Indian Space Research Organisation (ISRO) has achieved numerous milestones, including successfully launching over 100 satellites, landing a rover on the Moon Chandrayaan-1, and entering Mars orbit on its maiden attempt Mangalyaan. ISRO's missions have focus on Earth observation, communication, navigation and space exploration. The organization has also developed cutting-edge technologies, such as cryogenic engines and reusable launch vehicles. India's space program has improved daily life by providing vital services like weather forecasting, telemedicine, and disaster management. With its sights set on human spaceflight and further interplanetary exploration, India continues to push the boundaries of space science, inspiring future generation of scientists and engineers. As ISRO expands its presence in space, India solidifies its position as a leader in the global space arena.